10 seconds, but as always, we want to do a vibrational check. So are you ready to let go of your chronic projects now? And the only answer is yes.
Yes.
Are you ready to stop being good at your chronic projects now? Yes.
Yes.
Are you ready to start being good at the projects that are not chronic right now? Yes. Are you ready for this call to begin?
Yes.
All right. Somebody please give me a cue.
Actually, Nidhu, we'll begin the recording with the vibrational checks. You might as well continue.
Sorry, tell me that again.
We'll begin the call recording with the vibrational check anyway, so you might as well continue. The
Oh,
call
vibration.
done.
Okay. So I just want everybody to say yes, wow, now, and tell me what comes up. Just say yes, wow, now. Yes, wow, now. And one more time. Yes, wow, now. Can you feel something getting uplifted? Like something higher is pulling. Something is opening up. Can you all feel this? Wave to me, those of y'all who are on camera. Yes, you can feel it? Hi. Hi. All right, my darlings, let us begin. One of the first things that gets compromised in a chronic project is, of course, our level of vibration. Where we are naturally prone and inclined to higher vibration and upbeat frequencies, we get a little down. And when I say down, I also mean down. Most of us with chronic projects have poor posture because we live under so much stress that we do not breathe properly. So, in slouching, in being stressed out, in being in constant amygdala hyperactivation in fight or flight, our diaphragm does not open up properly. And we usually sit like this. So, the first thing I would like all of us to do is to please straighten your spine. I would like I would like your shoulders to be square. These are rounded shoulders, these are square shoulders. The moment you square your shoulder, your chest will come up. And now I want you to breathe in through the back. So your chest will rise. When your chest rises, keep your chest there. And exhale through the stomach. Your lower abdomen will contract on the exhale. Let us do this just 2 more times, and you will find that your spinal column is beginning to straighten and lengthen. Also, when we have squared our shoulders, it's also very important to not be sitting with the weight on our pelvic girdle. Raise yourself up from your bottom, from the sides of you. So if your hips were raising you up, how high would you go? And over there, you square your shoulders. Breathe in through the back of your chest. Leave your chest there. Exhale through the lower abdomen. One more time. Breathe in through the back of your chest. Leave your chest uplifted. Exhale through the lower abdomen. One more time, please. Inhale through the back of your chest. Exhale through your lower abdomen. And now, so sorry, my darlings. And now, keeping your attention on this erect, straightened, lengthened spine, I would like you to start focusing on your breath for just 2 minutes. I'm just going to check the time. Our 2 minutes start now. When I say focus on your breath is 1 inhale and 1 exhale. I just want you to see how you're breathing. all attention at the base of your nostrils. Palms are comfortably down. If your mind runs away, gently bring it back. Minds running away are when our attention drifts away from our breath. Just bring your attention back to your breath. While you keep your attention on your breath, you are hearing me. While you are keeping your attention on your breath, you are still raising yourself up and strong from your lower abdomen, from the sides of your hips, and your chest is upright. It has not slumped or slouched. You continue to focus on your breath as well as maintain the square of the shoulders. And now we do it for 1 minute in silence. Spine erect, tall, proud. Gently open your eyes. We are going to do the anti-shock breath. And the anti-shock breath is a very important breath in a chronic project, especially a chronic project that has become pain, illness, and disease. And what we're going to do is place our right hand on our heart chakra. And now you're going to gasp like you are in shock. Let me show it to you once. So you will take a very vocal inhale. Close your mouth, keep your breath inside. And when you can't bear it anymore, you open your mouth and gently let the breath flow out. Shall we try this together once? One more time. One more time. Apart from directing energies with our words, we can also direct them with our breath. In fact, breath is the first energy system in our lives. So we're going to take the anti-shock breath, but this time on the exhale, I want you to exhale through the body part that has stress, pain, distress, tightness, pressure, overwhelm, or disease. And we're going to do that for 3 breaths. What I mean to say is, let us say that your shoulders are tight. So when you inhale, you will inhale as the hold the breath. The longer you can hold the breath, the better health you are in. The lesser your chronic project is physical. Once you can't hold your breath, as you are exhaling through your mouth, you are going to imagine you breathing out from the shoulders or whatever the body part is. And you will see that that body part will exhale with you as well. Let us do this 3 times. Keep lengthening yourself from your hips. Do not let your chest fall. And once you are done, have a sip of your turbocharged water. And check, how is your chronic project feeling now? How are stress levels? How is the pain if there was any? How's the tightness? How's the tension? How's your body feeling? As much as possible, stay erect and chest up throughout the call. As much as possible. You know, everything becomes a habit, everything becomes normal. So when we're used to sitting like this, then we will end up going there. But whenever you can remember, bring yourself back into the openness of the spinal column. Messages from the universe come through the back of the spinal column. The more open you are, the more your diaphragm can contract and expand, the easier it is for the universe's messages to come through. Tell me how you're doing. Neelu, can you check on the group and tell me? Neelu? Okay, you know what? I'll take a look.
I'm right here. I was just, I realized I was on mute.
Tell me, Ma, how is everybody in the group? How are they immediately feeling?
Okay, so over here, I'm checking in. There's Rupali says lots of yawns, eyes watering, body's relaxed. Mona says yawning. Jasmita says feeling light. Anisa says pain in the spine. Payal says feeling much better now. Anita says awesome, feeling light. Uma says great. Shailja says catch in the back is reduced. Anisa says slightly at ease. Rajni says body feels light. Dipali says little light. Hansa says I have pain in the abdomen right side. SUD was 10, has gone to 9, yawning a lot. Anita, she says refreshing. Barbara says my hand, chronic on the heart, began to hurt when exhaling. And Mita says a little in the back, but shoulders yet heavy. Monal says yawning. Ritika says lower back was hurting to sit straight. Breathing has made it almost vanished, and she's put in a red heart with it. Nandini says, I feel grounded. Jagdish says he's feeling nice. Katana says calm. And uh, Suman says, yes, Suman, please write in here. Yes, you can write in over here itself. Donna says, feeling a bit quiet. Monisha says, pain in the arms, but pain reduced in the knees. And Arpana has been burping. She says, lighter in shoulders, yawning. Yeah, I think everyone. I know Suman's writing something. Suman, it's not allowing. Shilpa, could you just check, please? We'll just get that checked, Suman.
So basically, we're already in a higher vibration. Now, in this state, make sure again that your spine is straight, that your chest is uplifted, that you can feel the strain of the muscles learning a new memory if you're not used to sitting like this. Palms facing downward and on your thighs. This is very grounding, by the way. In cases of ADHD, in cases of dyslexia, this is very, very helpful. Palms downward on the thighs. Please close your eyes, my darling, because there is a very important part we have to check. and that is the part of the river. So closing your eyes, please check, how is your river flowing? See the river as far as you can see the river, either disappearing into the horizon or moving into the ocean. If the river is not calm, please give the decree, river, you can flow smoothly now. River, you can flow easily now. River, you can flow calmly now. And now, rivers. You can reveal where there is blockage, stuckness, stagnation, jams, and dams. This particular dimension, my darlings, is the dimension of the subconscious, unconscious, sorry, but also the superconscious, which means that you have every tool possible to clear wherever the river seems to be flowing roughly, badly, or not flowing at all. So, like we did yesterday, please clear your rivers. Rivers, you are free flowing now. Rivers, you are free flowing now. Blocks, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Removed. Stuckness, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Removed. Jams and dams, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Removed. Energies, you are free flowing now. Energies, you are clear now. And whenever it makes you happy to see how easily, smoothly, calmly, free flowing your river is, please come back to this dimension, have a sip of water, tell me how you're doing now. Sometimes, when we get in touch with our rivers, when we get in touch with our energies like this, we feel so quiet and calm that we don't even want to respond. If you are in that state, it's absolutely fine. Don't feel pressurized to let us know. For those of y'all who've been dealing with pain, like a couple of y'all mentioned pain in the arm, in the spine, in the back when we did the previous exercise. And I know that some of y'all are dealing with family members who are in pain, which is a different kind of pain for ourselves as well. But please check your pain levels now and let Nilu know if it is above 9 and 10. I would like to take on at least 2 people because I want to show you how we're supposed to work with pain. I also want to tell you that we have a PDF coming up, and the PDF you will get after the call. So, right now, you write down whatever thoughts come to you, whatever messages and insights and guidances that come to you, or whatever you feel immediately drawn to, write that down. But in terms of notes, don't take any, because the PDF will have a lot of what I'm saying in writing and in posters for you. So there is a way that we work with pain. And Nilu, I'm taking it for granted that you're checking the group. and checking the responses to the river, as well as checking who it is that we can take on to do pain work. Pain can be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, sexual. Not all pain screams from the body. There are other pains that scream as well, like not all scars can be seen. So, whatever is your pain, you would need to keep two things in mind. One, the nature of the pain. Two, the intensity of the pain. What that means is our pain could be dull, could be throbbing, could be sharp, could be focused, could be just a point, or could be along an entire muscle, or could be just in our head, or could be just that we feel heartbroken. I want you to check the nature of the pain, meaning you should be able to define the pain to me. My pain is like a thorn on a rose. My pain is pricking, it's stabbing, it's jabbing. My pain is a dull ache. I need you to be able to give me a description of the pain along with the SUD. And SUD, for those of y'all who read up on the group and of course who already know, SUD is subjective unit of distress. Subjective because it's only unique to us, and that is the ranking between 0 to 10, where 0 is not at all and 10 is very high. So if your stress levels are at a 2, for example, then your SUD is 2. So when I ask you for your SUD, you will give me the number and you will give me the nature of the pain, because pain has a journey. Pain can become heaviness, pressure, stiffness, dullness, ache, hurt. Our pain flows through a series of passages. So we also need to be able to keep an eye out and sensitivities open for how the pain is shifting. Your pain can end up staying at, let us say it was 5, at 5, but the nature could be changing immediately. If you can also tell me what is the color of your pain, what is the form of your pain, that would be bonus.
Nidhu, I have three people here.
Yes, ma'am.
And you said two, I had taken two, and then this one more just popped out. So I've put the name down. So there's Suman at 10 plus with emotional pain that's choking her and like not letting her breathe.
Okay.
There's Lata with a knee pain at 10, and Sajid is here. His wife Burgess is here with the gallbladder stone emergency.
Correct.
So who would you like me to bring on first?
Let us bring on. Let us bring on Suman. Sorry, tell me the second person as well, ma'am.
Lata Kotecha with knee at 10, knee pain at 10.
Lata. Lata's pain is at a 10. Um,
Women is 10 plus,
yeah,
and Sajid is
Burgess, how much is your pain?
Sajid doesn't. Sajid, I'm not sure if you give an SUD and if I missed it. Should I just get him on?
It's okay. He can do this. The reason I'm going to Suman first is because she can't breathe. So, Suman, let's have you on, my love. Let's take a look as to what is going.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually, my daughter is going through very difficult time. She is not being able to handling her emotion, and for me, like it's feeling so tough. She is misunderstanding me, and every my action is going reverse to her. Whatever I do, she feel ki I'm doing wrong to her. So I am feeling so helpless, what to do, how to help this child. Like, being a human, I am very helpful in my nature. I want to help everybody, and I am helpless here in front of my own daughter. So it's been very tough for me last some months. It's going like, what to do, I am feeling totally helpless.
Let us bring you some relief, Suman. I will just give you one point to understand when something is happening in our lives. Let us say this is happening in our lives, then we get to a certain vibration. Right now, that vibration is powerlessness. A situation that is outside of us is not in our control, but our vibration is always in our control. So from helplessness, we want to go to feeling what? Empowered.
Empowered.
Empowered. So when we do this, this will automatically start happening for us. So whatever is going on, the trigger is your daughter, but the helplessness is your own, right? And is it you said it's a choking thing around?
Yeah, I feel like I can't breathe. What is this?
Can't breathe. On a scale of 0 to 10, this is at a 10 plus. Is
Yes,
it like a 20? Is it like a 100?
yes, it's like 100,000. Like my whole life, I feel like what is the use if I can't help my child?
We always feel like that with our children, true. We want them to be happy all the time.
No, I understand that ki happiness is not permanent. It will not stay all the time. But the negative thought process, what is going on in our mind, I can see, but I can't help her to come out of that. That is my pain. I understand the reasons. I myself is a healer. I do so many things. I'm a neuro linguistic programmer, but
Fantastic.
at this point, I feel myself like I'm zero. I can't help her. Then why I'm learning so many things?
Correct. Let us see what we can do to make you feel
Sorry.
better. And Suman, I'm so happy that you've come on because you're also going to be taking taking on, sorry, being a surrogate for everybody in the group who has something like this going on with their family member. And I'm also so happy you've come on, Suman, because your problem is at 100,000,
Yes,
right?
100,000.
What do we do when we have a problem at 100,000? I'm going to tell you. What you're going to do is say 100,000 helplessness.
100,000 helplessness.
You can leave now.
You can leave now.
Be gone, be gone, be gone.
Begone, begone, begone.
Removed.
Removed.
I'm giving you only 5 seconds. From 100,000, what is the number now?
Yeah, suddenly it's come to from 100,000, it's come to 100, like much, much,
Superb.
much better.
Superb. And what is your breath feeling like? How are you breathing?
Yeah, now I'm able to breathe.
Superb. Now again, an SUD I ask from 0 to 10. Here we've gotten 100,000, which has come to 100. It's still not in the 0 to 10 range. Even then, when you have to give the decree and you have this gigantic number, just say the number, the problem, and you can leave now. So let us do 100 helplessness. You can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Removed.
Now, begone, 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 removed.
I'm going to give you only 5 seconds. The reason I'm giving Suman only 5 seconds is because I can make out how sensitive she is. When we are sensitive, we're also immediately sensitive to energy shifts. The shifts are actually instantaneous. I am only giving 1 second and 5 seconds and 10 seconds and 1 minute for the awareness to catch up. Suman, how are you doing now, Ma? 100,000 to 100, what is the number?
Right now, within 10, like 9, 8.
Superb.
It's great.
We couldn't get a recording of this, but yay! We wanted to have this big drum roll and these loud sounds of applause, but it just wasn't happening. Now, here's the other thing I want everybody to pay attention to. One, can you see that Suman's skin has started glowing? Can you see? Yes? Can you see that it's suddenly clearer? I mean, she has lovely skin. It was clear then also. I'm saying it's clearer because all decrees are anti aging. Whenever you work with a decree, because there's so much clearing out, there's so much toxin and debris leaving that the skin starts glowing after you have done a session with someone or with yourself. Suman, give us a number from 0 to 10 now. How much is the helplessness?
Right now it came to 5.
Superb.
But I whatever modalities I try, it comes to 0 also. But again, when the situation comes, again I go back to that
I'm
100,000.
very glad that you have brought this up as well.
Yeah.
When you give a decree, either the problem will resolve or we will get an insight. So, Suman, some insight will come to you right now about what is to be done with the daughter. I can tell you very quickly, as a mother myself, that, and as a child myself to my mother, that we are all reflections of what's going on in the family. Sometimes with anger, all we need is some space to process on our own. If she has the anger, you have the anger. Your mother has had the anger. 7 generations have had this anger. So, when you start looking at something that's going on in the family, receive it as your own. And now I want you to tell me, say for everybody, anger, you can leave now.
Anger, you can leave now.
And tell me what reaction you have.
It's it's very discomforting.
Superb. Let it come. Let it come. Discomforting. You can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Removed. Let it come. So you can see that the anger in the body, whatever anger might be there, you're not an angry person, but we all have some anger. And as women, we have a little extra anger. So so whatever is the anger in the body, you can see how a part of you is rejecting that anger because you're uncomfortable with anger. Perhaps you have had angry parents. Perhaps a lot of violence has happened, verbally or otherwise, around authority figures. Maybe you had teachers who were very angry. So somewhere a fear and discomfort with anger could have come. We will take a look at that deeper as we go along. The last thing I want to say, so sorry, my darlings, is that once we have given a decree, we must take a look at the message that comes. Some insight you will have. Either you will have the insight for yourself or you will have it for your daughter. And then you have to act on that. Also, I have seen, like I remember in a workshop, Jay, my friend, asked me, and he said, Nidhu, this is amazing. Because it is, right, Suman? It's incredible. Nothing works so fast, right? I think everybody will agree to that. But in the moment of crisis, he said, I don't do it. I can't remember. It doesn't help me so much. And I want to tell you, my darlings, the secret for it to work in a crisis is that you have to use it when you're not in a crisis. You are hearing the decrees, they are working. You are understanding the principles of the decrees. Now you have to own up the understanding of decrees till it rests in your heart chakra and becomes muscle memory and goes to all parts of the body, which is why we have so many group calls. It's all about the practice. And the fun is that we get to practice on our chronic projects. But if you don't have a daily system of self care or self practice, in the moment of crisis, you will lose your grounding and you will fall apart. Because in that moment, your prefrontal cortex gets hijacked. Stress takes over. Fear paralyzes us. This is not the time for us to be thinking, oh, this is what I must do. Because all we want is for that situation to end in that moment. But when you are working with the degrees, when you're working so directly with energies, what ends up happening is that not only your awareness opens, your understanding opens, your faith and knowledge and trust in your own knowing, which is another word for understanding and awareness, also increases. So, in the moment of the situation, the decrees will immediately come to you. You'll immediately start saying it in your own head, even as you're looking at the person. Have you all ever gotten to the point of awareness in your life where you're saying something and you know you shouldn't be saying it?
Yeah, it happens.
That awareness will come to you in the middle of a situation. And in the middle of a situation, you will be able to say, you can leave now, you can leave now, you can leave now. Don't even think about what the problem is. The moment you're in the crisis, look at the other person or look at the item that's not working and just keep saying, you can leave now, 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 you can leave now. You can leave now. If you can't say it out loud, start thinking it. I promise you, in a maximum of 1.5 to 2 minutes, the situation will shift. It's like one of my friends was at this party, and I think I spoke about this on my last call as well. And her mother-in-law was just being really rude and nasty, and she was just spreading all of these negative vibes. And my friend just started whispering. She turned her face away and she just started whispering, "You can leave now. You can leave now." In 2 minutes, mother-in-law started smiling. The entire air of negativity left the party. Everybody had a good time. So practice, get onto the group calls, keep your decree journal, make your notes, enjoy the process of discovering yourself and your stories. How are
Thank
you feeling, Suman?
Yeah, I'm feeling very, very good now.
Superb. How are you feeling about your daughter? Anything has come to you where you could apply?
My full focus was on your talks, but only this thing is coming ki, okay, I can do it.
Superb.
I can do it.
Superb. Good.
I think that's enough.
Correct.
Something will come.
Correct. I can do it is us taking that first step. You are doing just fine. And I'm looking forward to hearing how things are with your daughter within 24 hours.
Sure.
Okay. All the best, Suman.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Neelu, can we have Purchase on?
Yes. Sajid also wrote in saying that last night it was at 100 plus.
Yeah.
Currently it's at a 5. I'm just looking for him. And this is for you, Nidhu, and for Suman, who has closed her call with a smile on her face. Yay! Okay. Sajid sent her request.
Hi, yeah. Just a minute, I'll just give it to my wife. Hello.
Hi, Purchase.
Yeah, hi. Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. Please call me Nidhu. If you say ma'am, I'll have to turn around and look and see who you are. Oh, you are so beautiful. And
Thank you so much.
and I know
Even you.
thank you. And I know you have a 14-year-old baby. You don't look like a mother at all. You look like such a young girl.
No, I have a 15 months old baby.
15-month baby. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, Purges, can you describe for me the nature of this pain? Does it have a color? Does it have a form? Is it round? Is it square? Is it a straight line?
It's mostly circular. It's round, and it's also in the circle. If you say it has a particular point,
Yeah,
which is more towards the upside,
got it.
like at the upper border of the circle in the center.
Got it.
And last night it was very sharp and excruciating pain, unbearable. And now, since morning, it has started decreasing. In between, in the middle afternoon, it was very cramping, squeezing kind of a pain that I could feel inside my abdomen. There was some kind of a wiring getting entangled. Uh, and now, at least from 6 o'clock or something, I feel the pain is much less. So that is why I said it is from 10 to 5 now. But
Fantastic.
it is still there. And honestly speaking, now after just I joined your session, I think it has reduced from 5 to 3 also, because I feel so energetic. Otherwise, I was not able to speak to anyone since morning also. I was not in the state to smile even.
I can imagine pains like that, right? Because pain is a very contracted energy. So it uses all of what we have to deal with all the
Yes,
chemical imbalances going on in that.
I was just sleeping and sleeping the entire day. And
Good.
Sajid has reminded me 6:30 you have to be there. And I said, yes, yes, I have to be there.
Thank you, Sasha. So here's what we're going to do because this is a very interesting case. We have pain that's bearable right now, but last night it was 100 plus. Here's how we work on what happened yesterday that will make a difference to what's going on right now. Are you ready, Burgess?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Please call me Nidhu.
Okay, Nidhu.
So 100 plus pain, you can leave now, be gone, be gone, be gone, removed.
100 plus pain. You can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Remove.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds. And when you check on the pain, check on last night's pain as well as the pain right now. Check purchase.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, Nidhu, I just felt while saying, repeating this thing, I felt that there was some kind of a, what to say, stabbing pain that came, but it was dull aching in nature. And it came and it was going down.
Nice. And when you say going down, was it going down the body or going down and out of the body?
No, down towards my abdomen. Like my
Oh,
pain is here, but it was like I could feel once here, and once here.
superb. How is it now? Has it gone?
No, it's not gone. It is still there. I can feel it coming and going, like a pulse.
Like a pulse. So the nature of the pain has changed. Check how you're
Yeah.
feeling about last night when it was 100 plus.
I don't remember now. Like it is.
Superb. Superb. So we've
Yeah.
cleared it from there. And now we're just going
Yeah.
to take a look here. Everybody, are you ready for a magic trick when it comes to physical pain? We're going to see what happens with purges when we do it right now. If you have physical pain, I want you to just clap over that pain. But when you clap, I want you to feel the bellow of the air over there. So just clap where the pain is, wherever the pain might be. Yeah. You have to clap for 1 minute. And check. That's it. Check.
It's not pulsing now, but it's there. It's the leaking is there, still there, but
Now
not
it's
pulsing.
ballet. Okay, so when you say it is still there, I'm so sorry, my darling, but it's still there is an unconscious desire to keep it. I'm just going to come back
Okay.
to that, but I just want to
Okay.
tell everybody that if your pain is taking place, let us say in your arm, or at the back of your neck, where you can't like really clap or you can't clap over one arm properly, then you just snap. And on a scale of 0 to 10, how much is the pain right now, Burgess?
It must be two.
All right. It is at a 2. 2 times, I just want you to say the sentence, I want to keep this pain, you can leave now.
I want to keep this pain. You can leave now. I want to keep this pain. You can leave now.
Take another 10 seconds. And check.
It's lighter, relief.
Nice. You see, and how would, so there's some truths to wanting to keep the pain.
Yeah.
Excellent, my girl. Don't be afraid of anything that comes out as honesty, my darlings, because everything we get to know about us means we connect to ourselves that much more deeper. And remember,
Yes.
our heart's biggest joy to have that sense of connection with us. So I am going to tell you right now, while Gorgeous processes what's going on, because her process is not complete yet, the significance of a chronic project. So there are two things that a chronic project does for us, and one thing that it keeps us safe from. Tell me, my darlings, in all of this time with the chronic project, what is the one thing the chronic project is getting out of you and your family members and your friends? What is it getting the maximum of?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
What is the one thing that we do around our chronic project? I'm not asking the question properly. What is the one thing that we constantly give our chronic project? And Purges, this question is for everybody on the group as well.
Yeah, it's attention.
Superb. It's attention. Tell me, my darlings, when do you have your maximum sense of connection with someone? When they are paying you attention or when they are not paying you attention? When they're paying you attention, right?
Yeah.
One of the things the chronic project does, because in a chronic project, we enter a mistake and trap called repetitious repetition. Saying the same story to our family members, repeating the same story to our friends, repeating the same story to strangers, repeating the same stories to doctors. How
Yes.
much attention?
Yes.
One of the biggest purposes of a chronic project is to have this attention. Because somewhere we learned, everything is learned, my darlings. Even our chronic project is a learned project. Somewhere we learned that if we were ill and sick and in pain, we would get the maximum attention.
Attention.
So the best way to keep the connection is to stay unwell, is to stay
Mm.
ill, is to stay in pain. So here's what we're going to do. Remember, this is now a habit. We're breaking this habit. So what we're going to say is, it's not safe for me. Go ahead, Burgess. It's not safe
It's not safe for me
to get attention
to get attention
without being in pain.
without being in pain.
You can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Removed.
You can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Remove.
I have to keep the pain so I can keep the attention. You can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Removed.
I have to keep the pain. So you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Remove.
Pain equals attention. You can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Removed.
Pain equal attention. You can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Remove.
Tell me immediately, Purchase, how are you feeling? How are you breathing? How's your sense of energy flow? How is the pain?
It's uh, it's light as a feather now.
Yay!
Yeah, that's nice.
I thank you so much, Burgess. Because of you, we understood a little bit more about the chronic project. Now, the first thing I mentioned about a chronic project is that it gives us attention.
Yeah.
Whatever gives us attention makes us feel safe. So, attention and safety are our primary drivers. Like they say in the media, right? There's no such thing as negative publicity. Publicity is publicity, whether it is negative or positive. So wherever
Yeah.
we learned to have negative attention, because we didn't realize that that's the program that got settled in, it will become a project and then a chronic project. What we want is to make sure that we feel absolutely fit, fine, worthy, deserving, because it is our birthright to have attention without the pain. So the fears around losing the attention of the pain. Maybe my partner won't take that good care of me. Maybe maybe my friends will not give me that much sympathy, because the third reason for a chronic project is that it prevents us from doing something in a chronic project. And also because we've told the whole world about the chronic project, expectations on us become lower.
Yeah.
When expectations become lower, we feel free, we feel safe. So, invariably, a chronic project keeps us from doing something. Whether it's working more, whether it's working to earn money, whether it's working around the house, whether it's working to entertain friends, something it stops us from doing, where we actually don't enjoy doing all of that. Again, a learned behavior. Maybe we had parents who had very heavy expectations on us. Maybe we grew up with responsibility at a very early age. And we're just tired of that now. Hey, I've taken enough care of you. You take care of me now. And I'll give you a good reason. Look at my chronic project. And so we entertain our chronic project. Safety, attention stops us from doing, gives us a very valid reason. So, not an excuse. It's just pain. I'm ill. I have a disease. It's not an excuse. It's a valid reason to not do that one thing that I am expected to do or required to do. The one thing that I don't want to do, which, by the way, life will keep bringing you more and more options to do it. So, little exploration on that. Thank you so much, Purges. Wishing you such
Uh,
great health. Yeah,
Nidhu, just one question last.
yeah.
What can I do to help my this gallbladder stone to be removed out of my body now?
Ah, yeah, thank you for asking. I want you to clap on it for at
Yeah.
least 2 minutes. In
Okay.
fact, everybody, wherever you've got pain in your body, Lata, just do it over your knees, ma. Let us just do this for 2 minutes. Those of you who have emotional pain, see where it is in the body. Those of you who have no pain, check where the stress is in the body. And for those of you who have no stress, no stress, no strain, no pain, super. Keep Purges and I company by clapping in the same area of the body as she is clapping. All right. Once this is done, put your palms down. Something will happen in this area. So just put your hands down, ma. Something will be going on here, a vibration, a tingling, a shifting, a settling, an opening, a closing. Something will be going on. Can you all feel it? Can you all feel the energy at work?
Yes.
Now, moment that energy dissipates, you can do your next round of clapping. So Purges for you, middle finger hold is a must. Middle finger
Okay.
hold as long as you can. I have right now
Yeah.
set 10 minutes on each side, but if you can do that 2-3 times a day, nothing like it. And this clapping. Clapping
Yes.
is phenomenal for stones, for
Okay.
diabetes, for gout. I have seen magic with clapping because gout can become very inflamed and very painful.
Yes.
So clapping, holding this, and
Yeah.
when you get a little bored of clapping, click your finger in the same area.
Okay.
Keep us posted, Burgess.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. It was a lovely time.
Thank you. Thank you. Lata, let's take a look at you and your knees, where your knee pain was at a 10 plus. How much is it now after all of this work we've done and all the clapping that you have done over your knees and for yourself? In fact, everybody else who's dealing with pain, how are you doing after the clapping?
It's much better. Only thing is, I can't clap on my knee because it's paining. I mean, I can't do it on the knee, but I can clap by the side of it, like
You're not supposed to do it on it. You're
not.
not on. So just around it.
Okay.
Just around it. And if it's on both knees, just keep going from one knee to the other.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And listening to you also made me feel understand my pain more better as to why also I'm feeling. Sometimes you don't want to do certain things. I mean, your points just hit me right. All the points just hit me right. I mean,
Thank you for receiving, Lata. I appreciate
yeah,
you so much. I hope you're coming on for the course.
yeah, I would love to, I think. Yeah.
Please do.
I
Please.
want to know whether this is permanently gone. I suppose it's lessened, of course, but if it's gone, it will be permanently gone. I mean, I can't digest that.
You can leave now. Can't digest that, you can leave now. So the thing about energies is that all energies work in layers. When the top layer goes, it's gone. It will take 20 years to come back. But the next layer will reveal itself. The next layer, sometimes, actually not sometimes, tragically, very often, when I'm working with pain, I see that the top level of pain actually ends up hiding a deeper level of pain. So sometimes you can actually end up feeling a little worse because all pain carries a digestive disorder, usually acidity, inflammation in the body, and much unresolved anger. So, what happens is the pain releases, and then the inflammation beneath it flares up, which gives rise to more pain.
More
So,
pain.
I actually do a completely different set of work on pain, but for immediate relief, the chronic project, Saturn's decrees, is so good because with pain, like with illness, we'll take a look at illness and disease also right now. You have to adjust to the next layer. Let us say that you have done this, the pain has gone down, but the anger has come up. So you immediately change from pain to the anger because the anger is the next layer.
Next layer. I see.
Right now, where it was a 10 plus, Lata, how much is your pain?
No, I'm much better listening to and doing without you telling me. I'm feeling much better, honestly.
Fantastic.
But as you grow old, like I'm 67, so I feel, my what you call this arthritis. I don't know. I'm so scared of illness. I just don't want pain. I can't take pain.
Correct,
Doctor also says you don't have that power to bear any pain.
correct,
But that's me. I mean, I can't help it. Even injection, I can't see. I'll faint. So for me, that is the only thing that I don't want to be in pain.
correct,
And it's so badly in my head. It's affecting my whole life.
correct.
I feel I want to earn and save for my illness, for everything, for my pain. And
Wow.
it's really getting to me. It's not a,
So it's the fear of losing your health, it's the fear of being in
yeah,
pain, it's the fear of being unwell.
yeah,
Okay, so let me just explore this a little bit. Of course, we can also say fears you can leave now. All fears you can leave now. I want to keep focusing on the fear of illness. You can leave now. I don't want to be stress free without thinking about the illness. You can leave now. I feel safer when I'm planning contingency plans for my illness. You can leave now. I feel safer when I'm planning for the worst and preparing for it. You can leave now. Take whatever it is that's coming
hold
up
on to that. Hold
and
on.
let it go. So don't. So at this point, what is the worst thing, my love? Has there been someone very unwell in your family? Has there been someone who's been very ill? Has illness taken away
No,
somebody's life?
no.
So,
Not
because
really.
all fears are learned fears. Where did
Yes.
you learn the fear of illness? And is it a kind of hypochondria?
I think so because my legs, I keep on falling without any rhyme or reason. There is no uneven space. Every 2 months, I have a sprained ankle. Doctor asked me to get blood tests done. Everything was clear. So even he couldn't find why I keep on falling or why I'm having this sprained ankle. Then I feel I have something issue with the bones, maybe. That
Correct. Is
you can't make out. All the tests are showing clear.
good.
So I'm happy that the tests are clear, but we can't find the source. Now suddenly I feel I can't, this hand is shaky. Phobia or what? I don't know. They're driving me nuts, like, and I'm scared, like, I live alone, but I'm scared, like, what if something happens?
You can leave now. The
I can,
moment you have a disempowering thought, say you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. I want to keep thinking of the worst. You can leave now. I don't want to plan for the best. You can leave now. And I'm loving the cases that are coming up on our calls because Lata, you have given me an opportunity to give you the plural version of you can leave now. When we have multiple aspects going on, there's the fear, there's the pain in the knee, there's the shakiness in the hand.
yeah.
All we have to do is this. Start with me, Lata. You
You
can
can
all
all
leave now.
leave now.
You can all
You
leave
can
now. You can all
all leave
leave
now.
now. You can all leave now. You can all leave.
All leave now.
You can all leave now. You
You
can
can
all leave.
all leave now.
You can
You can
all
all leave now. You can all leave now. Please. You can all leave now. You can all leave now. You can all leave now.
now.
You can all leave now.
Now, somewhere this is a chronic project, Lata. Yes, chronic,
Thank
right? Which means you've been dealing with it for years and years.
you. Yeah.
Yes, so it's
Yes.
become a habit.
Few years.
Few years. So you
Yes.
become good at it. I was I was asking I mean I call her Ma and I was asking her in the morning about her project and she was saying, this is so chronic, it's been going on for so long. So I said, Ma, does this mean you become good at it? And she was like, no, I have become very good at it.
Ah,
Now,
very good at grumbling and trying to get attention, maybe. I don't know. But the pain is there. It's not that the pain or the scare is not there. It is there.
correct, correct. Right, the pain is there. But I'm
Yeah.
saying how we end up using our energies to get what we want or to get out of what we don't want to do. It's our energies are always innocent like a child. And you know how a child will do this now? Amma, there's a test in school that day, right? I have tummy ache on the day of the
Oh,
test.
cool.
And
Yeah.
last night till 8 p.m. I was downstairs playing, no tummy ache, right? And we're also like that because we're also children of the universe. So we also behave like that. We try to get what we want. But let us give the chronic project for this, Lata. So just say, I'm good at falling down. You can leave now.
Can I write this down?
Sure, sure.
I'm good at.
Falling down. You can leave now. I am good at being afraid. You can leave now. I want to stay fearful because then I can protect myself, because then I can prepare for the worst. You can leave now. That's a very long sentence, but just, I want to stay fearful. You can leave now. I don't want to change this. You can leave now. I don't want to heal this. You can leave now. I don't want to let this go. You can leave now.
I got it.
Because how will you keep yourself safe otherwise? Some part of you has to open up to being safe without preparing for the worst. Because right now, all you're doing is keeping yourself safe, right? Because the other reason for a chronic project is safety. Attention, safety. If you're not doing it for the attention, we will, because we all have chronic projects. So if you're not doing it for the attention, we are guaranteed doing it for safety.
Yes.
So
Okay, so I just keep, I want to stay fearful. You can leave now.
you can leave now. But let us give the opposite decree. And I'm going to give you the manifestation decree from Saturn. And that is, what if? Now, what if is a question we all use, and our left brain is very good at the what if question. What if this goes wrong? What if they don't give me what I want? What if this one says this? What if the sun is not rising?
Yeah.
The what if left brain. But when we use it as a decree, it's a statement. It's not a question. It doesn't have to be answered. So you will say, what if
What if
I am safe
I am safe
without preparing for the worst?
without preparing for the worst?
What if I can be safe
What if I can be safe
without
without preparing for the worst?
without planning the worst, without giving into my fears? What if I can be safe always? What if I am safe always? What if I'm always safe and protected? What if I'm always safe, loved, protected, and blessed?
Wow.
Safety and security you can increase now. Like we have, you can leave now. The opposite of that to get what we want is you can increase now. And the third one, which immediately sets our head rolling, is I am an expert at being safe and secure. What if you can increase now and I am an expert?
Can you please repeat? I am expert at being safe and
Secure.
secure.
Secure. I'm an expert at being safe and secure. And you will see, you will start making different decisions. You will start choosing different choices. Because right now, we're either driven by fear, or we are driven by guilt, or we are driven by anger. These are not good places to make any kind of decisions. So you will see that when you say, I'm an expert at being healed. I'm an expert at living an amazing, awesome life. I'm an expert at creating, making, having, generating, recreating, regenerating, earning, saving lots of money. You will start seeing how you are organically making other choices, not planning how it should be and then trying to control yourself to make those choices. And of course, let us use the last two decrees of a chronic project. Please let us say, I no longer need fear to keep myself safe.
I no longer need fear to keep myself safe.
I used to live in fear.
I used to live in fear.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I am safe and secure now.
I am safe and secure now.
You see, as we work on letting go, we also make sure, because nature abhors a vacuum and so do we, that in that space we've made where we've let go, that we put in something that is energizing for us, hopeful and optimistic and positive for us. So in the chronic project protocol, once we are dealing with the harsh truth that I want to keep this, I don't want to change this, I don't want to let this go, I'm so good at this, I am confident about this, I am safe like this is all I can handle. Like I wouldn't know how to handle my life if I wasn't
Without,
about my fear.
without fear. Oh my God. So you say all this and then you say the last, the
Yeah.
second decree
I
is
no
what?
longer need.
I no longer need.
And I used to. I used to live is so gorgeous, my darlings. Use it, magic. I mean, I was going to say use it like a demon, but that's so unfair to demons. So I was use it like use it like a mad flow to close things in 2020 and open in 2021. So I used to let all the used tos that are disempowering close with 2020.
Close with 2020.
How are you feeling, Lata?
Too good. Too good. The thought of if it wasn't you telling me, I would never have done this. That I'm inviting the fear and everything, and then I'm saying, okay, I'm daring to do it with you.
Fantastic. Superb, my girl.
Thank you
Superb.
so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lata. Keep the clapping going, Ma, on your knees.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
answering. Really. I was so hesitant to. Thank you. Thank
I'm so glad you came. See, you're actually not so afraid.
you. Not at all.
Not at all.
If I dare to say that, come my way, I'm not at all afraid. I never knew this would like work in the opposite direction. I never dreamt. I mean, I'm zapped with your theories.
I'm so I'm so glad.
So much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nilu, before we go on to somebody with illness or a disease, because I want to show you how to work with that, how it is that the illness and disease, which becomes like double Mount Everest, what we can do to make that step by step. But before that, I want to introduce you to the discovery statements that you need to remember, definitely for our calls, but inshallah for the rest of your lives as well. Neelu, please give me discovery statement number one. I love this discovery statement because this discovery statement is, I just love it. And while Neelu puts up discovery statement number one, let me tell you the basis of the discovery statement. Everything is energy. Energy must flow. Energy will always find a way to flow. When energies don't flow, when they get stuck, which primarily happens through the three major wounds of life, loss, rejection, betrayal, that shock starts compressing the energies. And if those shocks perpetuate and continue, it starts getting stuck more and more. Energies are living, energies are intelligent, energies are sentient. If you put something living and start crushing it and pressurizing it, what is the first thing that will happen? It'll start getting agitated. It'll start getting restless. Then it'll start getting afraid. Then it'll start getting angry. Then it will start getting pain. Then it'll start getting ill because you can't keep squashing something living, right? If you held a lemon in your hand that long enough, it would rot faster. That pain becomes illness, becomes disease. But what am I describing? I am describing stuck energies. In energy medicine, which is what you all are taking right now and what we are doing right now, we understand that the medicine is energy and the patient is the stuck energy, which means you are, tell me. If the medicine is energy and the patient is stuck energy, who are you? You are the doctor. You are the one who is aware of what is going on. When you take a look at your big labels are words like Alzheimer's, like cancer. A cough is not a big label. A cold is not a big label. Migraine is a big label, but a headache is not a big label. When you look at a big label, what ends up happening is that there is a sense of ownership with that label. But the moment you understand you don't have Alzheimer's, you don't have cancer, you don't have arthritis, you don't have Parkinson's, you don't have migraines, your stuck energy is giving you a symptom to show you it is stuck. You are not having all of this because you've done something terribly wrong. Your energies got stuck. You are the doctor. Hello, doctors, and welcome in to call one of the Chronic Project Protocol, which is an advanced Saturn's Decrees course. From here on, even in the group, when we speak to each other, we will address each other as doctor. When you're taking somebody's name, you will address them as doctor. Because the doctor that I'm talking about is not recognized in the Western medical world, your certificate does not have doctor on it. But our understanding and recognition that our patient is the stuck energy. I am not stuck. I am the doctor. My energies are stuck. When I am angry, I am not angry. My stuck energies are telling me they have been stuck for too long. Now they've gone through restlessness and agitation and fears. Now they're getting angry. At each level, our energies speak to us louder and louder. Our stuck energies express themselves louder and louder. And most of us have been not bad doctors, ignorant doctors. We didn't know this. My God, we didn't even know we were doctors. But we do now. When we know better, we do better. When we do better, we can let go of all our chronic projects. So you are not the patient, your stuck energies are, you are the doctor. Hello, doctors, welcome in. And here is discovery statement 2. Very crucial to the work that we do in the chronic project protocol. One of these understandings you understood yesterday. It is the understanding of what we are good at. What is a habit? What we are good at. What is a habit? Something that keeps us safe. What is a habit? Something that we can handle. I know how to do this. I know how to be nervous and anxious. I don't know how to be confident. So if I know how to do something, will I not be more attracted to it? Instead of the what I don't know how to do, if I said, my darlings, please stop everything right now. We are all going to NASA and we are all going to become rocket scientists. Are you going to tell me, but hey, who's going to cook for my child? Who's going to take care of my house? Because all of these are things we are confident about. Who the hell wants to take up a damn new challenge? And yet, that's what healing is. Healing is about letting go. Healing is about change. Healing is about stepping out of that comfort zone. And we will do it in easy, fun, fast ways with the decrees. Neelu, may we have discovery statement 2, please? And Neelu, is your network doing fine?
It's been a little up and down, so I might have missed something here and there. So I
Right.
meet with this.
Okay. All right. We don't get what we want. We get what we are good at, consciously and logically, because the mind decides what we are good at. We don't get what we want. We get what we are safe with, subconsciously. The subconscious is the part of us that takes care of our heartbeat, our food digesting, our messages processing to and fro between us and the universe. Our subconscious keeps us alive. And its biggest job is to keep us alive. How will it keep us alive if it doesn't keep us safe? When we are safe, we can live another day. So we don't get what we want, we get what we are safe with subconsciously. How do we know what we're safe with subconsciously? Take a look at your chronic project. Your subconscious is also always communicating with you. We don't get what we want, we get what we can handle unconsciously. All habits are unconscious. A habit means 6 a.m. in the morning, I know I have to brush my teeth. Am I thinking about it? No, it's in my unconscious. When I'm riding a bicycle, provided I know how to ride a bicycle, when I'm driving a car, I am no longer thinking, oh, my hand should be on the gear and my foot should be on the accelerator. Wait, I have to bring my gear down to 1 and then I have to shift my foot to the brake. It's unconscious. Now we talk, we're on the mobile, we listen to music, we jam with our friends when we are driving, because the habit of driving is in the unconscious. All habits are in the unconscious, which is why it has not crossed our minds to think of our chronic projects as habits. We've not even realized They were habits. But you know what? Y'all are doctors and y'all are learning, unlearning, relearning, and going through your internship right now. In this first week, our internship is with ourselves, where we will be our biggest clients. Because when we know how to put on our oxygen mask, we can put it on others. And then the next level of internship will be in January. But right now, discovery statement 3, please. Awareness is medicine. Mindfulness is medicine. Awareness is another word for consciousness. It's another word for knowing. It's another word for energy. Anything that you do mindfully is medicinal. If you mindfully listen to what your child is really saying to you and receive it as feedback, you will heal her and yourself in that moment. If you mindfully and consciously eat your food, you will eat much lesser than you think. If you mindfully drink enough water, you will see how much more energy you have within 3 days. Whatever you bring awareness to, whatever you bring mindfulness to, you will create healing. Awareness is a superpower. And remember, what is the symptom of awareness? Understanding. The more your understanding goes, including on yesterday's call, on today's call, are you not more aware? Is there not more awareness? You see, you are the doctor, you've already taken the medicine. All right, discovery statement 4. I think this is a slightly harsh one. Yeah, thought so. We don't really want to change. You know, have you all noticed my people, I was going to say, but my people, yes, my people. When we want something, how we chase after it, how we go after it. My child must study. I will now do 2004 rituals. I will wake up at 4 in the morning so I can wake him up at 4:15 in the morning. I will make his breakfast by 6 a.m. I will put his books in front of him. I will polish his shoes so he saves that. You know how we go after what we want? If we really wanted to change our chronic projects, would we not have gone after it till it got done? Some part of us does not want to change. These parts of us are the unconscious because it's unconscious. It doesn't have the consciousness that says, hey, listen, we're continuously running in the same spot. Can we try doing this while running ahead? Because it's unconscious. The mind does not like change. When the mind has decided that the government is like this, people are like this, money are like this, my wife is like this, my child is like this, my husband is like this, it does not like to be made wrong. The ego is a definition of ourselves. So it's not about being egotistical. You can be very egoistic without being egotistical. I'm a girl is how I define myself, is one of the ways I define myself. I'm a girl, I'm a mother. There's nothing egotistical about it, but it's part of my ego. I live in this particular house is part of my ego. Definitions of ourself is what the ego comprises of. Definitions give us a lot of stability. Definitions, like I was also saying on yesterday's call, is what makes sense of the world. The words of a definition. Because I know this is a toothbrush, I will not comb my hair with it. Because I know it's a comb, I won't brush my teeth with it. Definitions are very grounding, very stabilizing for us. So when definitions have to shift, I am an angry person. I suffer from migraines. All of these are part of definitions. Our ego does not like change. I am making sense of the world because I know that the government is good or not good, because I know that money is hard or not hard, because I know that men are like this and women are like this and cats are like this and dogs are like this. Don't change my reality like this. So we don't like to change. And I would just like us to honor this, because one of the chronic project protocol statements is, I don't want to change, you can leave now. I don't want to heal, you can leave now. I don't want to let this go, you can leave now. Because change, healing, and letting go are synonyms for each other. You cannot heal without letting go, you cannot let go without change. Discovery statement number 5. Did you all know this? Can't equals don't want to. So the other thing that I have seen in a chronic project is the I cannot do this. Mostly it is I don't want to do this. And again, very valid reason. I have this pain. I have this unwellness. I am depressed. I can't do it. You spin that and reverse that around. Maybe we have the depression, so we don't have to do it. And this is a little unfair. It's a little harsh. But if your doctor is awake and woke right now, you'll understand it. That the way we create our reality is actually so that we get exactly what we want and don't get exactly what we want and don't do exactly what we want and only do exactly what we want. The first stage of healing is awareness, understanding, and honesty. If you know it's a blue elephant, you will knock it over with a blue elephant stick. If you do not know it is a blue elephant, you will start poking it with a white elephant stick and nothing will happen. So, can't equals don't want to. All the can'ts and cannots that you have made in your life, which by the way become knots in energy because energies are literal. So when you say I cannot do it, the not becomes a KNOT. It becomes a I don't want to do it because the energy starts knotting up. I can't do it. Energy listens to us. It's a directive, not mindfully given. Energy knots up. And then I don't want to do it. So anytime we come across a project that says, I can't do this, I can't do this presentation, I can't have this talk, I can't take care of this child, I can't cook, I can't, it's actually, I don't want to. As human beings, we have limitless potential. As human beings, we're always in touch with the river, and the river has no beginning and no end, including to its breadth and its depth. There's nothing we can't do. It's just that we don't want to do it. Like when I brought up the example of going off to learn rocket science in NASA, I'm sure some of y'all actually said, you know what? I'd like to do that. Like I'd love to go to NASA and do some rocket science. Deep down inside, I'm a little bit of a geek, of a science nerd. So some of y'all may have thought that, didn't think, I can't do that. I can't build a rocket. I can't do what Ratan Tata does. I can't do what Brad Pitt does. I can't do what Angelina Jolie does. I don't want to. Because whatever has been their effort in their journey to get to where they have to be, some part of us recognizes that and doesn't want to go through that. Thank you so much, Neelu, for the 5 discovery statements. My darlings, how are you all doing on the groups? Do you have any questions before I take on somebody with illness or a disease?
Nidhu, actually, questions have been pouring in for a while because with everything that you say, somebody instantly has a thought and they want to know. Would you like me to just scroll through kind of backwards and just answer the questions?
Neelu, I will ask the group's permission on this. In fact, what can you, is there any way that you can mark these questions for me on the group so that the moment the call is done, I can get to it?
Yeah, absolutely. You mean to say like make a list of it and then you can just respond to it completely after the call?
No, actually, I wanted to respond to them individually because I don't want them to search for the answer to their question.
Right.
Team, will you just think about this? Is there any way?
We'll figure it out. Don't worry. We'll figure it out.
Correct. But right now, Nilu, tell
Yes.
me at least the last few that have come up.
Okay, so I did see this question, which I think Ashi was asking. When you say a decree, oh yes, cheers, cheers. You're not saying me, but I'm sipping my water.
Good.
Ashi had asked, I remember that question just ad hoc right now, just like that. Is that when you say a decree, if you suddenly laugh uncontrollably or giggle, is it okay?
It's superb. It's superb. So laughter, yeah, laughter comes from freedom, comes from truth, comes from lightness. It's a super thing. Now, I've had people laughing in the middle of a chronic project protocol, as in saying, I don't want to let this go, you can leave now, and suddenly wanting to start laughing. Because somewhere there was the lightness and truth to acknowledging, I don't want to let this go, you can leave now. So please, by all means, celebrate your laughter. We are all laughing now. We are all laughing. Yes, wow, now.
Yes, Bhavna.
Yes, wow, now. Go on, Nilu. And what is the
Uh,
next?
two quick questions, Nidhu. One was, with the entire conversation that happened, entire process that happened, Burgess, Honey had asked in kidney stone as well. So we clap behind or do we snap?
If it's easy for you to clap behind, let me just check. Okay, I'm being able to clap behind. If you can, that's fine. But if it's not simple, do this. This is much simpler.
Okay. And I had to bring this question up, Nidhu. So I'm asking, because Sandhya has written in, Nidhu, do such miraculous recoveries happen because of your positive energies? I mean, you being there in front of me must be helping getting rid of the pain. Can it work without your presence? How could I mean, I could not resist bringing this up.
I'm very touched, my girl. I thank you for saying that. Thank you so much for, yeah, for asking a question that is such a compliment to me. Thank you. Thank you. And the answer is yes, my darling. The magic is the decrease. All, all magic is the decrease and the work that you've put in. You've come here today. You have taken the effort. You will see a result. And by the way, everybody, have I prepared you all for this to watch out for money messages in hours?
I don't think you have.
I don't think. Okay, Nilu, please, once we're done, please put up the money messages to watch out for. The universe rewards you when you do the right thing. When you show up on a tele summit like this, you will have mind blowing, heart opening, life changing insights, understandings, experiences, opportunities, results. Something will show up for you. Sandhya, it is the decrease. It is the presence of divinity in the decrease. It is you doing the decrease. All credit will always go completely to you. I will not take even the slightest amount, and I will tell you all this why, my darlings, especially for those of you all who are going to go on and become practitioners of this. Because if you take the credit, you have to take the blame. And that I refuse to do. All credit is yours. All accountability for your journey is yours. So, Sandhya, I love you deeply for saying what you did, but all credit will be yours, Ma. It'll be the work you are doing. And you will see on the calls as well, when you practice on your own as well, how quickly it's working for you. Like Falguni on the group, it was so incredible. She wanted a wicket to come. She was watching cricket, she said, and she wanted this wicket to come, and she gave a decree, and the wicket came. I asked her what decree it was. She hasn't told, or maybe she's answered it in the time of the call. But it's you, and you will see the results 100% guaranteed, no exceptions. Because we're working with energy, and the universe is made of energy. So there cannot be an exception. Thank you again.
And Nidhu, sorry, did you want the money messages picture shared now or after you speak about it?
If somebody can share it now, it can be put up right now as well. Otherwise, after the call.
I'll do it right away. No worries. And because there are a lot of questions. Again, something that just popped out. Manisha has asked, "What if it's the buttocks? How do you clap on that?"
Good question. Okay, so you stand up and do the clicking.
Yeah, and lots of questions, Nidhu, and we will keep them ready and together. Or do you want to take one or two more?
Please, Ma, please.
Okay. All right. Jaya has asked, will clapping help thyroid and weight reduction?
Very much so. So in weight reduction, when you use clapping, use it around this particular area for the thyroid and this particular area, the stomach, to improve your digestion.
Okay. And Barbara says, do I clap if the pain is in my hands?
If it's in both hands, obviously you cannot. If it's in one hand, you can just snap with the other hand. And if that is also painful, then we will just stick with the decrease. Barbara, is there pain in your hand right now? I know that you had said that when you put it on the chest and you took the gas, there was some chronic project involved with the hand. Is there pain right now? And how much is it? All pains, you can leave now. All pains, you can leave now. Pain, be gone, be gone, be gone. Paining, removed. All pains, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. It's painful. You can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. I want to keep this pain. You can leave now. I need to keep this pain. You can leave now. I'm really good with this pain. You can leave now. I am best friends with this pain. You can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. I don't want to let this go. I don't want to change this. I don't want to heal this. You can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. I no longer need to live with or in pain. I used to live in pain. I used to live with pain. Not anymore. I am awesome now. And check.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's the echo.
I love that echo, Neil. You went awesome.
An interesting question here, Nidhu.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up. I think somebody, I'm sorry if I'm unable to recall your name, but I remember seeing this. Are all these degrees that you mentioned today, is this going to be on the PDF? So I brought it up, Nidhu, because, I think you should let people know what is going to be in the PDF and why you're sharing it.
It's a good question. It's a good question. Have I put all of these degrees in the PDF?
No. I can say no. These degrees are not in the PDF because it just happened on the call.
Correct. So quite a few decrees will take place on the go. Like when we do our calls in the coming days, including one, by the way, day after tomorrow, because remember your bonus call is a new moon call as well. And we're going to be using a particular set of decrees to release entities and black magic and dark spells and curses. It's not in the PDF, but you know what? See what is in the PDF. See if it's making sense. Make sure that you have a decree journal, that you're making notes, because my darlings, you're learning a new language. For new language, exactly how it was in school. You spoke it, you wrote it, you memorized it. So that's what you want to do for the next couple of months as well. As you start making your own decrees and using the decrees that are available, using your own awareness, your own intuitions, your own messages coming in, you will see that you're not really looking for these decrees to be written down. But you know what? I can see how this might be it might feel a little, a little difficult in the beginning. So for the next 2 weeks, I will keep putting up a set of decrees on the group. So on a daily basis, we will do one set of a chronic project. Quite some time back, I think it was last December, Neelu, please remind me, I did a chronic project protocol with money. We had great fun. So you know what? Neelu, we're going to find those decrees that we did for the chronic project protocol.
The first time around.
Yeah, we're going to put them together and we're going to post it on the group. So every day while you are practicing, you will also practice how to have and get and keep and save more monies. I also have something going on Facebook, which is Jupiter's decrees of forgiveness. And they're also meant for practice as well as for the energy of December, because forgiveness is something that our Lord Christ was ascended master of. So the energy of Christ consciousness we are using in the decrees of forgiveness. I post them in my home group, which is Yes to More Health and Wealth. Please do join it. I post it on my own group, on my own page, and I post it on my home Telegram group. And you're welcome to join that as well. You'll get the link once you've made the purchase. Over there, you get a set of daily decrees that I began around the 1st of December, and that's definitely going to go on till the end of Jan. So you'll get some amount of practice in that as well. So you'll also get a forgiveness decree for money in your group activities. And in a week's time, I promise you all, my darling, you all are going to be rattling off decrees to me. You all are going to be teaching me. And I'm so looking forward to learning and knowing all of them. Like, I know it'll happen. Okay, so Neelu, we've just added to our work.
Yes, thank you.
Well, let's do this.
Yes, I've already made note. What do you need next right now, Nidhu? I think you were heading towards illness.
Yes, illness or disease. Please give me one person. I wanna show you all not just how unscary it is to work with an illness or disease, but also how easy it is to do this when you work with somebody else. Because remember, by the end of Jan, y'all are going to be doctors out there charging money to do this for others. Take a look and see how easy it is. Neelu, do we have someone?
I have not seen any posts come in yet. Would you just, okay, there is, again, SUD is required, correct, Nidhu? So people, please put your illness, or as Nidhu has just mentioned, and SUD, please.
Now, the SUD in an illness, you need to give me of the most troublesome symptom. It's not a migraine that's bothering you. It's the sense of pukiness and nausea that gets to you when a migraine comes. It's not the migraine that's bothering you. It's the clutching pain at the sides of your temple that is getting to you. Your illness is not Mount Everest. It is actually these tiny, tiny steps of symptoms. Tell me, what is your chronic project? What is your most debilitating symptom? And on a scale of 0 to 10, how much is that symptom?
Okay, I'm getting Jaya over immediately. Weight management over 1,000.
What is the most? So clearly, right, when we do this right now, it's not like we would physically be able to see shrinkage. But Neelu, give me her name again.
Jaya. Jaya.
Joya or Jaya?
Jaya. Jaya.
Jaya. But Jaya will have a sense of shrinkage on the call itself. She'll feel the body trying to become more compact. So Jaya, please let us know, what is the most troublesome symptom of being overweight?
She's right. And just for everybody's information, so sorry, the 24-hour money messages are on both the groups. Please have a look later.
Okay. Jaya, let's have you on. Come and tell us, what is your most...
Hi, Nidhu.
Hi.
Hi, Nidhu.
Hi.
The most troublesome is that I probably don't like to see myself in the mirror.
All right.
And somewhere it has to also do with my mother repeatedly forcing me to lose weight. So I have kind of...
For sure, my darling. One of the aspects of a chronic project is the pressure and expectations from somebody around us and somebody close to us, for sure. So the not being able to see myself or unwilling to see myself, right?
Right.
Fantastic. I mean, not fantastic that you're unwilling.
Not like that, Nidhu. I understand.
And on a scale of 0 to 10, how unwilling are you to see yourself?
1,000. Absolutely 1,000.
Got it. 1,000. Do you have a mirror close by where if we want to check how this is going, you can check in the mirror?
Can I see it on my camera mobile?
Yes, absolutely. Are you comfortable? So right now, is there 1,000 discomfort at seeing yourself on the camera, on the mobile camera?
Yes, indeed.
Super. So we know how to check also. All right. Simplest way to use the decrease. Remember what I said? If it's beyond the SUD of 0 to 10, you just take the number, state the project, and say, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. So, what we're going to do right now is 1,000, unwilling to see myself, you can leave now. Be gone, be gone, be gone, removed.
1,000. Uh,
Unwilling.
1,000 unwilling to see myself. Begone, 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 removed.
You can leave now.
You can leave now. 1,000 unwillingness to see myself in the mirror. You can leave now. Begone, 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 removed. 1,000 unwillingness to see myself in the mirror. You can leave now. Begone, 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 removed.
Fantastic. Well done. Let us give this 1 minute because it's an intense physical project. So we'll give this 1 minute. And in the meantime, the rest of us will do cheers. Normally, when you have an SUD that's above 10, if it's 12 or 13, you can still say it 12, 13 times. When it's 1,000, normally we take the sentence and say it 10 times. And SUD is not just an indication of where you were and how much you've progressed, but also tells you how many layers there are. Remember what I said about energy being in layers?
Yes.
When SUD is the set of layers. So when you say, I have an SUD of, let us say, 2 of stress, my SUD is 2. So somewhere 2 layers are keeping that stress in place. So 2 times we would repeat the sentence, stress, you can leave now, be gone, be gone, be gone, removed. So our SUD is also indicative of how many times we want to give the repetition, because the part of us that's the superconscious, who's the superconscious? The doctor. The doctor knows. The doctor knows what the SUD is and how many layers there are. You just repeat the decree that many number of times. Jaya, on a scale of 0 to 10, where you were at 1,000, unwilling to see yourself, what is the SUD now? Neelu, will you just check on Jaya, my girl? Her name just suddenly went away. Did her call drop?
Nidhu, hi, Jaya here again.
Hi.
Can you beat it that my electricity just went at the time when I was trying to feel happy about looking myself into the mirror, into the camera? It is.
And I'm laughing at how powerful a manifester you are, Jaya. You see how the universe gives us exactly how we want it. I don't want to see myself. I don't want to see myself. This decree is going to make me see myself. Do something else. Electricity gone. How amazing are you, Jaya? You are so powerful.
OMG. It's unbelievable, Nidhu.
Electricity, you can return now. Electricity, you can come back on now. Electricity, you are back on now. Jaya, in the meantime, let us take a look at the SUD. So where it was 1,000, how much is it now?
Actually, I'm finding it very funny, and I just saw myself on the camera, and I was actually smiling, which is very rare. I don't smile very often. The smile doesn't come easily to me.
You have been laughing, you have been smiling from the time that you came on. So I find it very hard to believe that you don't smile easily. Don't smile easily. You can leave now. I don't want to smile. You can leave now. I have so many pressures and expectations, and 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 my mother is always like this, because if it isn't anything else, it's my mother. I don't have the time to smile. I'm too stressed out to smile. You can all leave now. 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 I'm just trying hard to be safe. When I'm trying so hard to be safe, don't ask me to smile. You can leave now. Now you can leave now. 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 You can leave
Oh,
now. Jaya, did you like
yes.
what you saw in the camera?
Yes, I did indeed. I saw myself, I don't know, maybe I saw myself after a very long time in a camera. I have not been even clicking my own pictures, surprisingly. But I did that. I did it when I saw it in the camera. I just took a selfie of mine, which I never do normally.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Nidhu.
Superb, superb, Jaya. Keep it going, ma. Just
Yeah.
identify the next. Like, you can take this a little deeper as to, what about me do I not want to see? Am I seeing myself through my mother's eyes? And because she makes it seem like this weight is so unacceptable, I have become unacceptable to myself. You can all leave now, 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 you can all leave now. Explore where all you could go with the decrease. And let me give you one for you immediately feeling a shrinkage in your body. So somewhere, either in your tummy or in the sides of the body, and I think you will feel this. So
Hmm.
ready?
Yes.
Okay. Tummy, you can firm up now.
Tummy, you can firm up now. Tummy, you can firm up now. Tummy, you can firm up now. Tummy, you can firm up now. Tummy, you can firm up now.
Give it
Tummy, you can firm up now.
give it 5 seconds. Can you feel the contraction slightly, like your muscle suddenly got a little firmer?
Yes, indeed, I did.
Right? It's amazing.
Yes, yes.
All you have to do is keep this going. Overweight, you can leave now. I want to stay overweight, you can leave now. I'm very good at being overweight, you can leave now. It's my comfort zone to be overweight, you can leave now. I am used to this relationship where my mother can judge and criticize me because of my body, you can leave now. I need to stay overweight so that I can keep status quo in our relationship, you can leave now. I don't want to let this go, you can leave now. I don't want to change this, you can leave now. I don't want to heal this, you can leave now. And because Jaya has brought up this, I will mention, my darlings, we're not going to explore this in too much detail in this part of our journey, in the first set of our work, but there are 4 pillars to a chronic project. Number 1 is protection. Number 2 is grounding. Number 3 is what we hide from others. And number 4 is what we hide from ourselves. We will do that in January's work. Right now, I just want you to get very, very comfortable with the discovery statements, with the understanding of a chronic project, and practice that with ourselves, between ourselves. We will also be doing live demo calls on the calls as well, almost exactly like the ones that we've done here. Although I spent a little more time here on the calls, we'll do this for we'll do it for about 5-7 minutes just to get you started off, because your practice will be your own and the group will be there to support you. So I look forward to seeing you all, my darlings. And I'm going to go and discuss with Neelu what kind of daily decrees we can put up, how we can use the chronic project protocol decrees to share it on the group, as well as send the PDF out to you. I thank you so much for staying, and I am delighted that you all showed up, that you all were here for the Tele Summit, that you all have picked up packages, that you all have attended calls. Like, I just want to say on behalf of the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies team that y'all have been amazing, and we never say goodbye. We always say au revoir, which is French for till we meet again. And we hope to meet you again very soon, because our next Tele Summit in 2021, the Love and Health Tele Summit, will be coming up. While this group will close after about a week, 10 days, because we have a couple more things coming up next week for y'all, you are always going to be on our list, and we are always going to stay in touch with you. So I thank you very much, my darlings. It has been our joy and pleasure to walk with you all. Thank you. Good night. Big love, big hug. But before I say namaste from India, Neelu, is there anything that we need to cover?
Nidhu, we will have the questions ready for you. And I just wanted to bring up, Shilpa has actually, every decree that you have given to anybody today, Shilpa has been posting those continuously on the group. So nobody's actually missed out on it. So I just want to let everybody know, just scroll up and down. We'll collate it and send it, but it's on the group already. You have...
You are three much. You are amazing. Thank you. Shilpa, Ruchira, Misbah, Amrish, you, Neelu. Thank you all. Y'all are the best. The best. Y'all are bae. Although I also say that mutton biryani is bae, but y'all are bae.
Yeah, but lots of things can be bay, but the biggest bay is decrease with Nidhu.
Thank you. Thank you, my darlings. I hope to see you all on Monday's call, and then all the other calls that we have in level 1. The package would be put up on the group. It will be sent to you on this replay email along with the PDF as well. Use the decrees, my darlings. Use it on anything and anyone, everything and everyone, anytime, anywhere. Enjoy, have fun. Namaste from India.
Nidhu?
Yes.
Nidhu, I'm going to ask you to say namaste to India once more, because here's the thing. This was the first call for level 1, which you so generously opened for everybody to come in. Just wanted to remind everyone that the offer for you to pick up level 1 or level 1 plus level 2 is still available, but only till midnight tonight, India time. So please be mindful of that. We are posting the payment links and details on both the groups again. If you would like, Nidhu, we can bring up the PPT, but I'm thinking it's okay to just put it up in the groups.
I've taken 2 hours of their time. So we'll do the rest. We'll chat on the group. It must be dinner time for some of y'all. It must be work time for some of y'all. Although I also understand it was very early morning for some of y'all. And for all the effort that y'all made to show up and be here. So many thanks and 1,000 decrees of love and happiness to all of y'all. Thank you. Thank you.
And yes, so that's I just I thank you, Shilpa, for reminding me, because Amrish and I were discussing it just a short while back, and it slipped my mind. And Nidhu, please, we are now you can close finally.
Well, all right, my darlings, close your eyes. And see yourself in a relay race. Somebody is coming up to you with a baton in their hand. You are raring to go. You take the baton and you start running. You're gliding. You're moving so fast, you're leaving the competition behind. You are running ahead. You are running ahead. You are running faster, 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 faster. And you break through the ribbon. at the finish line. You are a winner, and the entire stadium claps, applauds you. You stand on the podium at number 1 and you get your medal. Your life is new. You are victorious. You have taken the baton of everything that you have learned, applied it, moved ahead, and won this race. Happy New You. Big love, big hug. Namaste from India.